Hey, everybody, welcome back to week 37 of whatever this is. Is it a podcast? Is it not a podcast? I don't know. What I do know is at the beginning of the year, I set a list of 10 goals for comedy, and here's where we come to discuss them. So, without further ado, let's get back to the show. All right, how's everybody doing? I'm doing great. Sorry I've been gone. I've been busy. It seems like forever ago. Uh, like I think the last one was week 32, and we're at week 37 now. I think I also skipped a few weeks in there somewhere and was off track because I don't think it's been 5 weeks, but it could have been. So we're back. What have I been doing? Oh, I've had a whole bunch of shows. Um, let's see. The first one was that show on in Georgia, Kingston, Georgia. Uh, that was a fun show. I got to headline that. It it's an open mic with a featured headliner. So there was 5 or 6 comics in front of me doing new material, open mic stuff, and then I got to come in and close the show. Um, I got I got some blood pressure issues going on, so I got up there and I started getting into it, and then got dizzy. It's the first time I've had to stop. I was like, "Hey man, I gotta stop for a minute. Can someone grab me a drink? I had to lean my chair back for a minute." I'm like, all right. So I took a drink, waited a few minutes, and we got right back to it. And it's a killer show. Sold some merch and had a good time. After that, where did we go after that? Oh, the North Carolina Comedy Festival in Greensboro, North Carolina. Sorry. Yeah, Greensburg, North Carolina. Now I don't even know. I don't remember which one it is. Uh, uh I don't know. One of those in North Carolina. I took my mom with me. We had a great time. We stopped at several Buc-ee's, which is a mistake. I love Buc-ee's. I like everything it's about, except for they're they're a nightmare to get in and out of. And this particular one in Florence, Georgia, was it was like Friday evening, Friday afternoon, just a madhouse. We saw there was a wreck in the parking lot. I almost had to fight somebody over a handicap spot. This, this is the one, or the one of the one problems with my truck is that I don't have a handicap placard. I just have uh, a handicap license plate. So when I'm fixing to pull into a handicap spot, people don't realize I'm handicapped. And then I drive a big truck, so nobody's expecting a guy in a wheelchair to be coming out of it. They like to give you a little bit of the business when you're parking, and then I open the door and get out in a wheelchair. Like I'll even add a little bit of extra handicap on there, just to make them feel bad. Uh, yeah, North Carolina Comedy Festival was great. I was up there with some people that I know, other comics, so it was a lot of fun. We only got to do 5 minutes per show, but I had an incredible 5 minutes. It was actually like a 4 minute set that stretched out to five because uh, I had a couple applause breaks. I just had to stop and let them finish laughing. That's it's a terrible problem to have, you know. It's like, hey, can y'all stop laughing so much? I got 2 more minutes of material here. I got to get to. But it was great. It's one of those high moments. And then I got back here, and I went. There's normally a local show at the Comedy Zone here on Wednesday nights. So I went and I didn't realize that there wasn't one. What there was a private show for an international real estate uh, group. So it was a bunch of realtors, and I wasn't planning on going on. And then they asked me if I would do a guest spot. I'm like, sure. Except I was dressed like I live at a hotel, like I live at that Ramada Inn at the Comedy Zone. I had on some shorts, showing off my nice legs. Uh, but it was I was like, yeah, I'll do 5 minutes, and they were not there for me. They had just done trivia and played some games, and then I got up there and ate it for about 5 minutes. I was like, all right, y'all have a great night. And then I went and did the open mic uh, in the lobby of the hotel, and that one much better. That's the uh, that's the highs and the lows of comedy. But things are going good. I can't complain. There's a lot more highs than there are lows, and we are knocking off these goals. Let's see. Let's get to the goals. That's why we're here. I'll quit rambling. Bring up the goals. There they are. As always, let's go over the goals. The goals are 10 paid weekends, double our followers, get accepted to 2 comedy festivals, start a podcast, get a TV credit, create a t-shirt, earn $20,000, tour, record a special, and uh, get a late night set. I won't be doing Jimmy Kimmel. Or now, I think maybe now I will. I don't. I think he's back. Is he back? He's back. Uh, yeah, and I have uh, my my political beliefs are not strong enough to stop me from doing a comedy set on anybody's late night TV show. So there's that. So let's go over 10 paid weekends. We're up to 7 now. I've just booked. It's not technically a weekend. It's a Wednesday, Thursday. Uh, at Snappers Comedy Club in Fort Walton Beach. So we're up to 7 now. Double our followers. Let's talk about it because the followers have been going off. Uh, Followers. Instagram, we started with 777. The last update we had 1352. And this week we had 1360, which means we need 194 more, and we'll have doubled that. Now let's look at TikTok because TikTok, for some reason, uh, this video from Atlanta is going nuts. I've posted 3 videos since then. None of them have gotten the views that this one did, but it's killing it. So I'm not going to complain about that. We're at 1912. Last update we were at 2,642, and this week this was yesterday, so it's even more today. We're at 3557, which means we only need 267 more followers on TikTok, and I bet I have that before next week. I'm getting like 50 a day. So shout out to TikTok. Um, Facebook. Facebook is being tough. We started off with 1050. Last update we were at 1191, and now we're at 1195. And I think the reason that Facebook is harder is because I have a regular Facebook account and I have a Facebook comedy account. So I'm only counting the Facebook comedy account. And I believe people are following me on my regular Facebook account. And for some reason, it's hard to get people to transfer over. Like if I'll say, "Hey, follow follow me on my comedy page," and uh, nobody does it. So some people are following me on regular Facebook. Some people are following me on uh, my Facebook comedy page, and then some people aren't following me at all. So if you know those people, tell them follow me. Uh, shout out to my kids. I don't know if this is a good thing or not, but their friends from school are following me now. Which I mean, my sets they're all clean, but a lot of times I'm talking about my kids, and so I don't know. I don't know if I want their friends to hear the story. Um, and then YouTube, we're still doing good on YouTube. We started off with 36, we went to 110, and this week we're at 117. So we've done it there. It's easy to double your followers when you start at 36. So shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody who's following me. Tell your friends, tell your family. We can get these numbers up, and we'll keep going with the followers. Back to the goals. Get accepted to 2 comedy festivals. We did that. I just found out last week that we didn't get into the Flyover Comedy Festival in St. Louis, but that's okay because I was running out of comedy festival money anyway. And we've already done we've done two, and we have another one coming up in Chattanooga. So I'll just take my efforts, focus them towards Chattanooga, and I think that'll probably be the last one we do uh, for the year. I think there's a Jacksonville Comedy Festival um, that's coming up. I'll probably pop in there and do some shows there, but I'm not going to pay to submit and be part of the festival because I know I know all the people who are running rooms in Jacksonville, and I don't need the exposure. I'm already exposed to Jacksonville. Let's see, start a podcast. That's what this is. Get a TV credit. Still working on that. Oh, yeah. Here's an update. So I'm back in contact with the booker for America's Got Talent. So I don't want to get my hopes up because I did that last time, and I got all the way through the process and then got ghosted. So I'm at the very beginning. I have a meeting in October over Zoom with a producer. So we'll see how that goes, but that could lead to a TV credit, which I'm excited about. Create a t-shirt. I did it. T-shirts are selling. I now have more larges and more mediums. So if you haven't got a t-shirt yet, come to a show, get a t-shirt. Also, if you have ideas for a different t-shirt, I'm looking for that too. Trying to get more options for shirts out there. Uh, earn $20,000. Still doing good. We're still making about $1,000 a month. So we need to ramp it up a little bit here towards the end of the year, which I think is happening. I got a bunch of stuff coming up that we'll talk about in a minute. Tour. That's I don't know. I might try and put together something on my way up to Chattanooga or on my way back from Chattanooga in November. Record a special. I got something going on with that too. So my friends Joey and Bobby, we all do clean comedy, and I think we're gonna get together and try and put our funds together so uh, we can film 3 30-minute specials, so we can all put our money together for the camera crew and everything, and get our audiences to come together so that we can film. We do 30 minutes apiece and film them. So at the end of the night, we would all have a 30-minute special to put out. So that's kind of where that's at with the special. Late night set, still working on it. I'm with the booker of the Tonight Show, and what I have to do is I have to have a set that is like 7 minutes long, but doesn't have any corporate branding. So I have to like water it down. And I don't do All right, hey, I'm back. My phone died. Uh, so I was saying I don't have a lot of I don't think I have a lot of corporate branding in my material, but the like the two jokes that I would tell, I talk about flipping a Jeep over, which is corporate branding for Jeep, and then I talk about Universal Studios Islands of Adventure. Um, so what I need to do is find a place to do that set and say that I wrecked a convertible and that I went to an amusement park and do the jokes like that. So they're looking for booking people in the fall. So I got a couple weeks to get a video together to submit to the Tonight Show. I think that's everything for the goals. Let's hide the goals. And let's bring up everybody's favorite part of the show, the Steve Harvey motivational quote of the week. Let's see what Steve has to say today. Uh, if you're feeling like there's more to life, then you got to jump. You got to jump. If you want something, if you feel like you need something, don't be afraid. Take that leap. You got to do it. He said the other day? He says if you want something different, you have to change. So you got to take the leap. You got to jump. Um, and he's looking good. I think that's his wife. He's got sunglasses inside. It looks like a. I think he's wearing a karate shirt. I don't. I don't know. He's fashion right there. That's fashion. I think he's standing in front of a Louis Vuitton sign. I think that's what that logo is behind him. But I got this picture straight from Steve Harvey, from him, from the man himself. I got invited to join from the official Steve Harvey on TikTok. I got invited to join his uh, group. So me and 600 other people uh, get exclusive Steve Harvey pictures now. So he knows who I am. I've been putting up Steve Harvey motivational quotes every day, which basically I'm just recycling the ones I've already done. But put them up every day. All right, so that's it for Steve. If you're feeling like there's more to life, then you got to jump. Thank you, Steve. All right. So now we know where I've been, what I'm doing, where the goals are. Let's talk about what's coming up. And I usually put these in like a little montage, but I want to talk about them today. Uh, this is a new show that we're doing in Jacksonville called The Really Good Beer Stop. It's at The Really Good Beer Stop. Uh, It's going to be a fun show. Joey Nickel is the host. Mike Freed and Brian Ziola are my friends. They're on the show too. It's going to be Friday, October 3rd. Uh, and it's a pretty good show. It keeps selling out. So I'm excited to see that. If you like tickets, you can get them at comedysuperfriends.com. And I'll probably send a link to that. That's the really good beer stop. Uh, After that, I'll be with Fat Cats Comedy at the Breezy Jazz House in San Marco in Jacksonville with me and some friends, more friends. It's going to be a really fun show. I did it the last time a couple months ago. Well, I did it twice in the last 6 months. The first time I sold like 20 T-shirts and all my koozies, and then the next time we did it, I got done with the show and I got everything set up, and nobody was leaving. Everybody just hanging out and having a good time. And so, like, I had to pee. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna run and pee real quick. And so when I came back, everyone was gone. I didn't sell one T-shirt. I didn't sell any koozies. Uh, Everybody left, but I didn't pee myself, so you take your wins where you can get them. It's Friday, October 10th at the Breezy Jazz House. All right. And then I'm doing So Funny Sundays. That is on a Sunday um, in Eustis, Florida. Me and James Yon. James Yon is headlining it. He is very, very funny. He's been doing comedy a long time. We've just missed each other for this whole time. He's always coming or going from where I've been. Uh, so that is Funny Sundays in Eustis, Florida. Get your tickets. It's going to be a good time. Then where am I going after that? I'm going to Chattanooga, Tennessee for the Lookout Comedy Festival. If you are in Chattanooga somewhere, uh, come to the show. It is going to be the comedy festival. It's going to be big. There's going to be all kinds of industry there. A lot of funny comedians. So that'll be a whole weekend of shows. Get your tickets to that. After that, I'm back in St. Augustine, opening for Sam Salem at Cafe 11, the original Cafe 11. That'd be me, my friend Jay Paul, and Sam Salem telling jokes at the Cafe 11. And then, man, I'm busy. I'm busy. Keep going. Where am I going next? I'm going to Snappers Comedy Club November 19th and 20th to open for my friend Joe Latham, who is very funny. He was in the Florida's Funniest Comedy Contest with me a few years back. We're going to be in Fort Myers, Florida at Snappers Comedy Club November 19th and 20th. All right. Are we good for that? That's enough shows. I got you all the way into November. If you can't come to a show between now and November, then I don't know how to help you. I'm trying. A lot of options here for you to come to a show. All right. I'd like to thank our sponsors. This week we are back with let's get rid of Joe Latham there. And let's bring up our sponsor for the week. It's the Upside app. That's the gas app everybody's been talking about. You open up the app, it tells you which gas stations have cheap gas, and then it saves you money per gallon. It's literally too easy. You register your debit card, you use that debit card to buy gas, and then they send you money back. Too easy. Uh, you can save the money on the app and then cash it out direct to your bank account. You can cash it out in gift cards, however you want to do it. Um, it's easy. Use the Upside app. Use code Wesley35552, and we'll both save a little bit of money. You get like 25 cents a gallon off your first purchase. It's the Upside app. Use it. All right. I think that's it. I think that's all I've got. I'll be back with you next week, and hopefully not in the next 5 weeks. Uh, all right. That's it. Have a great day. Have a good week. Thanks for supporting me. Thanks for supporting live comedy. And have a great day.